So the icing didn't turn out.
Oh my god, you're too tired to get up. I'm too tired, Mom.
Hey guys, it's Vanessa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing another vlog in isolation. Just showing you guys the random comings and goings of my day, particularly in a day when we really can't leave the house. First off, I wake up, I'm always greeted by Roxy with a wagging tail leading me to the coffee. Now, don't judge Jamie's attire, but I feel very blessed because 95% of the time he makes my coffee for me. I am also very aware of how destroyed my furniture is from all of our pets, but frankly, the love I'm getting from them this morning, I barely even notice it. Places all at once. And here's a little proof when I always say that Jamie is the cleaner in the house. I'm not lying, ladies. This is usually done by 8:30 in the morning every day. Haven't seen each other. All right, hey guys, good morning. Usually my morning consists of waking up, having a coffee. So this morning, I would say about 70% of the time I wake up and Jamie makes it for me, so thank you, Jamie. Mainly because he's up way before me, like way before me. So now I am getting ready to make some French toast for me and the kids. I don't know if Jamie wants any. I had gotten this in my grocery haul. Remember, it got flattened. So I've been avoiding using it because it's flattened, but I'll use these ones. I'll use the other ones. I don't know what I'll do with them. I don't know. I'll come up with something. I'm good at Pinteresting. So anyway, follow me around today. I've got some plans. I think I want to make apple crisp, a homemade salsa, and we are making homemade poutine for supper. So that'll be good. So yeah, all I'm going to do with this, so this is the brioche bread, and I'm going to use 2 eggs, some milk. We're not cream people, and it's lactose-free milk, and some vanilla, and a little bit of cinnamon. So let's make some French toast because I'm hungry. I know, this is enough. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. I want to feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 Okay, so the plan is I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to do a little bit of research on Pinterest for an apple crisp recipe. At first I was just going to make like my original recipe that I always make, but why when I got Pinterest? Very good. Very good. All right. It's Wednesday, right? That's what I said to Jamie last night or this morning. I don't even know. I'm losing track. I'm like, what day is it? And Belle has an earache. She gets really bad earaches, and I don't know. Maybe her doctor can just send a prescription. I don't know. But we're managing. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, so I just remembered one more thing on my list. It's my mother-in-law's birthday tomorrow. And if you don't watch any of my videos, and this is the first one, they just came back from Disney about a week and a half ago with my stepdaughter, because she's a cheerleader. She's in a cheer competition. Anyway, they're quarantined for at least another 6 days. So we've been dropping them supplies on their step, waving from the driveway, all of that good stuff. And it's her birthday tomorrow. She's going to be 64. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. But we love her very much. And it kind of sucks that, you know, we can't be together, because ever since I've been with my spouse, it's been about 3 years. Every year we celebrate with a dinner together. So anyway, we're dropping her off some stuff, some flowers. They wanted KFC and mega meal. So we're going to drop them off that stuff. And I'm going to make her a chocolate cake with boiled icing. I'm not making the cake from scratch, just because I don't always find that they're as good as a box cake, but I am going to make the boiled icing. My aunt Brenda from Ontario just sent me a recipe that she got from a cookbook from my Aunt Paula from Cape Breton. So I love my family, and that's why, it's hard. All right, try that again. I'm going to make a cake with boiled icing, so I think she'll appreciate that. I'm all right, but you just have these moments, right? Anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm going to cut up these potatoes I got at my last grocery haul, because we're going to make homemade French fries tonight to make poutine. So let's do that. Let's do something mindless so I can stop this.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Now, I don't usually plan on going into details on how I cook stuff on my vlogs, because I do show these in my What's for Dinner. But if you've never made fresh cut French fries before, the key to these is slicing them up and soaking them in cold water for at least a few hours, even a half hour, an hour if that's all you have. But the longer you can soak them and change the water up every couple of hours, then the less starch is going to be in them and the crispier French fry you're going to have. Alright, the next thing I wanted to do, so the fries are soaking. The longer you can soak them, the better. And even if you can change the water out every couple hours, even better, because that just, the more starch you get out, the better crispy, or the crispier they're going to be. The better crispy they're going to be. So now I'm going to go ahead and make a salsa with this Epicure spice. It's a nice one. It's nothing extra special, but it's nice in a pinch, and we don't have any, so we're gonna make some.
If I never figure out where the road goes.
If you guys aren't familiar with Epicure spices, definitely try to find a salesperson in your area. It's kind of like Pampered Chef and all of that, so you need to find somebody that sells it. I'm not sure if you can order online. You should check that out. For this salsa, you need 2 tablespoons to a cup of diced tomatoes. I personally like to add red onions in here, so I just do tomatoes and onions. I probably did about 2 cups and added about 4 tablespoons in total. Obviously, like anything, the longer you can let it sit, the better it tastes. It has become very apparent to me that these vlogs are primarily going to be about the food I cook and eating them. That's all right. I'm not going to be upset about it. I will try to include below exactly what I put in this. I did not end up going with a Pinterest recipe. I just kind of pulled it out of my head based on the different ones I've made in the past. I grew up eating this. I've made it my whole life. it's pretty basic at this point. It's sugar, flour, cinnamon, a little bit of baking powder. You're going to put some melted butter to try to combine it all, thicken it up. I added a little bit of water as well. Vanilla, you're going to make your granola, sprinkle that on top. You could put cranberries, nuts, anything you like. I like to keep it pretty simple. In this case, I was actually using gluten-free granola. Not that it mattered because it was pure flour, but it actually had a little bit more bite, and it's what I had in the cupboard. That's why I used it. It was super good, you guys. Next thing you're going to do is sprinkle it on top of your apples. I just had a thin layer of apples because it's all I had left, and it turned out perfectly. Man, I wish you guys could taste this. I literally walked by and got a new spoon every time and took a bite all day. Okay, so I am getting ready to take, okay, let's start that again. Hi. It is about 11:53. I just elbowed or kneed Roxy in the face, but it's because she's constantly under my feet and drives me crazy. So I kick and step on my dogs all day with love. Anyway, Belle's getting antsy. She wants to go for a walk. I said we're going to go for a walk to the park. We're not going to play on the park, but we live within a kilometer of her school, so we're just going to do a little loop. We're going to take Roxy and Charlie because I cannot walk my oldest dog, MJ. She's too strong, and when she sees other dogs, she pulls really hard, and she's only 64 pounds, but I'm telling you, she's too strong. I'm not strong enough for that. So Belle and I are getting ready to go for a walk. I have I'm out of breath, apple crisp in the oven, and when we get back, we're gonna have some leftovers that I made for what's for dinner last night was the deconstructed chicken parm. So we're gonna have that when we get back from our walk, and we're gonna have the apple crisp for dessert for supper tonight. We're having the poutine with the homemade fries, and we're also gonna have some fish, like fish and chip style. All right, that's the plan. Let's go for a walk. Oh, and I just want to say I'm not neglecting MJ. Jamie is gonna walk her. And if we take one without a walk without the other, they get really sad. So just a little jerk or big jerk's coming with mom. Go with mom? Yeah? You want to go for a walk? Showed you guys the apple crisp is done. It looks really nice. I forgot to mention it's gluten-free oats. Not that it matters because there's flour in it, but it's the only oats I had. So we are gonna have, I'm just getting ready for Belle and I made this yesterday. It tastes yummier than it looks. Actually, I think it looks pretty good. It's basically deconstructed chicken parm. My mother's idea. She's a smart girl. She taught me how to cook. But she said, well, I said I had all these chicken breasts left. We ended up having... Sorry, we just went for a walk. Anyway, long story short, we ended up having takeout for my youngest stepson's birthday. We had KFC, so I had taken 4 chicken breasts out 2 days prior to thaw, and I couldn't let them go another day without cooking them. Obviously, with everything going on, I'm not throwing out food. Not that I make a habit of doing that anyway. So I went ahead and pressure cooked them in my foodie, just with some chicken stock and stuff. And I also ended up with 2 cups of stock out of that I froze. So that's why I like using that, especially when I'm cooking chicken breasts and stuff. Just threw some Italian seasonings, chicken stock, and a little bit of butter in there and pressure cook them. I want to say 8 minutes. And then I let it do a natural release. Anyway, cook those, cut them up, put them in the fridge because I said, well, I'll make do with them or I'll freeze them. I'll freeze it and use it for something else. And then I said, you know what? I want to make something with pasta. We had some cheese. So again, we're just using up what's in our pantry, not making any special trips to the store. So I said deconstructed chicken parm because I had cut up all the chicken. So my lunch, I'm trying to get out. Super good. Like I said, Belle's eating hers. It's very hot and I can't pick it up. One-handed. There you go. Yum, yum, yum. Gonna go eat that. So I was just coming in I was just coming in my room to show you guys my my meal plan, because like I said before, this is my office. Like, hi mama, you sleeping? Roxy, is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Hi, hey sleepy kitty. Hey kisses. It's a rough life. So I'm always telling you guys, I like to keep you updated because yes, I create meal plans. They don't always follow through exactly. Again, this is my Erin Condren notebook. So you guys all the time, you can get it personalized. I don't have a code or anything, but I'm pretty sure just naturally when you go on their website, you get some sort of a discount on your first order. I think that's just automatic. I'm going to show you guys March. So it's my stepson's birthday today. We just had a little cake and supper for him yesterday. This is, okay, so I'll just show you, like, I don't know, previous meal plans. Not bad, not bad. There's a lot of scratching out here. It's real life here, guys. It's just, you know, it's been one of those weeks. So we've made do. We had takeout 2 nights in a row here. That's just the way, this is just reality right now. Not for lack of food, lack of energy, and a birthday party. Deconstructed chicken parm, I just showed you. I had that for lunch. We had that for supper last night. Tonight's homemade poutine. And I should write fish, like fish and chips, only with poutine. I was just going to do poutine, but Jamie didn't think that'd be enough, so he wants some fish. Tomorrow night, I am doing the applesauce pork chops in my foodie in the pressure cooker, so make sure you watch my What's for Dinner for that one, because I'm excited to try that. It's from Pressure's On. It's a TV show here in Canada. I think it might be Canadian. I don't know. Anyway, it's a cooking show. And I had chicken legs with mashed potatoes and broccoli for Friday. I'm not convinced that that's going to happen. And let me tell you why. Because I find Fridays, usually for Saturdays when I'm doing my meal plan, I write down freezer meals or frozen foods or something out of the freezer, leftovers. I don't plan for Saturday. Sunday, prior to all this, I would go to the grocery store and see whatever cut of meat was on sale. If there was a big roast or pork loin or chicken or something like that. And that's what I would cook. I'm not making random frivolous trips to the grocery store anymore. So I'm going to try and plan it out a little better, but I am still pretty lenient on the weekend. But Friday, what I'm trying to say is I'm always tired by Friday, it seems. It's not the same right now because the kids aren't in school. Like, you know, that momentum's not there. So I have chicken, mashed potatoes, and broccoli, probably shake and bake chicken, but I think we might be tired of chicken and meat at this point. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. There's a very good chance it's going to be takeout. So I'm going to forgive myself for that, and I'm going to write takeout. So I've written takeout because I'm just going to allow for that. Like, I have to allow for a little bit of leniency, right? So what I'll do is I may not even take these out until like the night before, the morning of, when I know for sure I'm going to cook it. Saturday, I don't have a plan. Again, I'm not planning. I haven't even planned ahead this far yet into next week. I need to take a look at my freezer, my pantry, because I don't plan on going to the grocery store this weekend. If I do, it's for fresh produce and it's to run in and out, because I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get a little bit paranoid about leaving the house. So that's it for my meal plan. It's nothing stellar. At this point, it's just, we're just trying not to get bored of what we're eating. I'm trying not to eat incredibly horrible because for a while I was glad I'm gaining weight. Now I'm kind of gaining weight. So anyway, we're just taking it day by day right now. It is 5 to 1. So I'm feeling accomplished today. I didn't make a list, but I had a list up here, which isn't always the best list for me to do. I had the plan to wake up with Belle and do yoga this morning. We haven't done that yet. Like, oh my God, I'm watching all of the moms on Facebook, and I mean, yay. And you know, sometimes I do these videos when it comes to cooking and stuff to help motivate people to cook. But when it comes to cleaning and, I don't know, homeschooling, that kind of stuff, it kind of intimidates me. I'm not an educator. My daughter has some programs on her phone. It's called IXL. It's a math program that she'll practice with. She likes to read, so I'm hoping that that's enough to sustain her, because whatever comes out at the end of this, in New Brunswick here, they've canceled schools indefinitely, which means to me that they have no intention of reopening this year. And quite frankly, if they were to tell me in 2 weeks the school was open, I'm not sure that I would send her. I don't know if I would be comfortable with that. Like, I know in the US right now, Trump is talking about He wants everybody back in full working order by Easter. That stresses me out. It makes me glad that that's not happening here, that we are shutting down. And right now, New Brunswick has some of the lowest numbers. So I take that as a plus, that hopefully we are all staying in. I also know that we are not testing, though, a lot of people yet. And that's going to come out soon. I expect some of the numbers to go up. Anyway, whatever. I'm trying not to obsess about it, right? I'm trying not to obsess about it. So I kept myself busy today. Like I said, I had a list up here. We did the apple crisp. I did homemade salsa. I did the fresh cut French fries. They're soaking. I've changed the water out once on them already. They'll be great for tonight. Make sure that they dry out. I'll lay them out about an hour before I'm ready to cook to make sure that they really dry out. I mean, that's one of the advantages of this, right? Is we have a little bit of extra time home to take care and do things a little bit more specifically. Jamie's already done some of the chores. I have a little bit of laundry to do. I got to go for a walk with Belle. So, you know, I'm just trying to make the best of it. We're just going through the day, hanging out with the pets, trying to keep things organized, a little bit routine-ish. Do I sound like I'm still figuring it out? I hope if you're still figuring it out, let me know down below, because we're going to figure this out, but it's okay. It's okay.
See? You could give Mama kisses. Come here, give me. Oh my God, you're too tired to get up. I'm too tired, Mom. I'm too tired. See, we make fun of me because I have raccoon feet. You have raccoon paws. Let me show them. You don't want me to make fun of your feet. Look at your little raccoon hands. We say she had little raccoon hands. Oh my God, they're so cute. Yes, can you? Why, when I turn this on, do you guys want to clean your butts? Hi. With your bum. Kissy, kissy, kiss, kiss. Come here, give me kisses. You're being silly. You're being silly. What? 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 Okay. You're a good girl. Oh, let's stare down. Oh my God. You're so cute. All right, let's go figure out what we're doing next.
In an effort to alleviate some of the boredom that my in-laws and my stepdaughter are experiencing way out in the middle of nowhere in the country, Jamie and I loaded up the ATV and we're bringing it out to them. They've got 4 more days in quarantine, so they can at least ride it around on their own property and try to get some fresh air. We also wanted to take advantage of this beautiful day. Look at where my mother-in-law lives. It is so beautiful. This house is like 100 years old. I love it out here. I mean, if you're gonna have to be quarantined, there could be worse places. So what you're looking at is leftover snow from a couple days ago. We woke up one morning, not buried, but we had a good amount of snow that we were not expecting. It worked out. The kids were making snowmen, and they were sliding in the backyard. Take advantage of every day and whatever it has to offer you. It's hard to believe in one of my last weekend vlogs, we were on the ATV out on that. It was frozen solid and now it's melting. Blows my mind. And now I'm showing Jamie this house that I look at every time we come out this way. I absolutely love it. There are some beautiful houses out here. All right, so we're home and I said this is gonna be pretty much a cooking vlog. I'm gonna make this cake for my mother-in-law and I'm gonna make my own boiled icing though. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together so it can cool and I can ice it in the morning. So I opted for the box cake mix. I have made many cakes from scratch, but in the end, I prefer the box most days. I just find it's lighter and fluffier. I'm just greasing my pans with a little bit of margarine and some flour, just like my mom always did, and it's pretty foolproof. Time to go ahead and pop these in the oven and then clean up my mess. Literally, probably my least favorite part of being in the kitchen. Yet it seems I'm always in the kitchen, so I'm always cleaning up. Ugh.
Take it how you want it, I'ma give it to you G straight. NML beat slam, not a human being.
It's funny though, you know, if you were to ask my daughter, what does Nanny say is the sign of a good crafter, is somebody who's cleaning up their mess and keeping a neat and tidy space. I think that's also the sign of a good cook or somebody in the kitchen who's constantly picking up. I try to clean up as I go for the most part, and I know that I get tired and it's hard to clean, but trust me, it's worth it if you just do it. When you come downstairs, it's kind of like the laundry chute. We throw the laundry to the bottom of the stairs. Anyway, I came down here to get fish because I'm going to start getting supper ready. It's not even 4 o'clock yet, but we're hungry, so. This is our favorite, the blue water English style haddock. Very yummy. All right. Oh, and my cakes are done. Probably cooked them a little bit too long. I keep forgetting that my oven cooks really hot. Actually, I think it might be all right. I think it just looks dark around the edge there, but I think they're pretty good. So I'm letting them cool completely, and then I'll wrap them up so that I can frost them tomorrow, so it'll be nice and fresh because it's boiled icing and it's better the day of. I'm going to go ahead and get supper going. Like I said, you can go ahead and check out the start to finish process on my What's for Dinner, but I wanted to show you guys cheese curds. If you haven't tried a poutine with a cheese curd, you need to do it. If you want to keep it authentic, you need to use cheese curds. Although I am going to shred up some mozzarella because some of us like a mixture of both, and that's good too. Lots of gravy here. My awesome camera girl Belle is taking a shot. We love the Saint-Hubert poutine gravy. It's the best. Give it a try. Good morning. I went to bed without vlogging last night or doing anything else last night. Woo! I slept till 8:20 this morning. It was a good morning, but I didn't want to close out my vlog without showing you guys. I'm getting ready to make boiled frosting. I don't know if you guys have ever made that, boiled icing. There's a restaurant around here, Irving Big Stop. They have chocolate cake with boiled icing. It's so good. Anyway, it's my mother-in-law's favorite, so I did not make homemade cake. I showed you guys that yesterday. I just made a mixed cake, a box cake, and now I'm gonna get ready and make the frosting. I just want you to see it. See, everything looks fine up to this point. Guys, I have made this once before and it was perfect. Apparently the second time, yeah, not so great. So the icing didn't turn out. I burnt my sugar. Literally, it was like a 10-second span. So I'm gonna have to go to the corner store and buy a can of frosting because I don't even have butter to make buttercream. I don't have anything to make any frosting right now. So that's it. That's my second isolation vlog. We're winging it, guys. We're winging it. We are gonna run out today to her house though and bring her flowers, KFC, whatever cake I managed to come up with for her, and yeah. drop that off, and go about more days. Because it wouldn't be a vlog unless my dogs were biting each other. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. That's enough. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm going to be posting more. I've got a What's for Dinner coming up. I've got a collab I'm doing with somebody for my favorite YouTuber recipes. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff coming up if I can maintain my sanity and get it done. Okay. Have an awesome week.